one of the things that we're doing in My Daily Choice is we are going to become a marketplace, okay? A marketplace. So right now, My Daily Choice has a house of brands, okay? We have a house of brands. We have 10 brands. And over the last, 8 years, it's taken time to launch these 10 brands, right? Because every brand that we launch, it requires a significant amount of effort. I mean, I know we may make it look easy, but it's not easy. There's so much effort from the corporate level to launch a brand. I mean, there's marketing, there's labels, there's packaging, there's inventory, there's so much that goes into launching a brand. And we're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to launch brands. We're going to continue to launch products. However, when you have to launch every brand yourself and there's a lot of effort that goes into it, it's not as fast. It's not as scalable because it takes time. So if I want to get to, let's say 50 brands, or if I want to get to 100 brands, it's going to take some serious time. So we came up with a very clever idea, which was creating a marketplace. Because here's the thing. When you go into Amazon, as an example, I'm going to use Amazon for reference. When you go into Amazon, Amazon has two types of brands, okay? They have brands that they own, and then they have external brands that they've partnered with. So I'll give you an example. A brand that Amazon owns is Amazon Essentials. That's a brand. They own that brand. Amazon Basics. That's a brand. They own that brand. But then they have all kinds of other merchants and brands and companies that have basically applied to sell their products inside of Amazon. And so they have both. And both sit there parallel in the shopping cart, and you can buy brands that are Amazon's brands, or you can buy brands that are not. And I thought, well, hey, this is an amazing idea. And Jenna and I came up with a concept where, what if we did something very similar to network, similar to Amazon, but for network marketing? And that's how this marketplace idea was born. And so we've started the process to basically turn My Daily Choice into a marketplace. It's a very sophisticated, tech build that we've had to do, and we are getting very, very close. So let me walk you guys through a couple things with the marketplace. So first off, here's why I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the marketplace because of scalability. That's what I'm most excited about, is the scalability of it, because marketplace allows us to connect other brands into My Daily Choice. And there are going to be some rules. Some rules, for instance, is number one, those companies can't sell their products in other network marketing companies. So if they're committing to sell it here, they can't sell it anywhere else. Another rule is they can't undercut us with pricing. So if they're selling it at a price here, they can't sell it cheaper somewhere else. So there are rules like that where it protects My Daily Choice, it protects the affiliates, it protects the customers for pricing, and to make sure that it's not being sold anywhere else. Also, what I'm excited about, in addition to the scalability side of it, is international expansion. Because right now, if let's say we have a bunch of leaders in Brazil, well, Brazil is very difficult to get products from the United States in Brazil. But what about brands that are already in Brazil, right? We can integrate those brands in, and now those leaders have a ton of products that they can sell in Brazil. What about Africa? Africa wants a very specific product. Well, we can integrate those kinds of brands into My Daily Choice and then have brands to sell there in Africa. Same thing in Europe. So I'm excited about the scalability and the international expansion side of the business. I'm also excited about the ability to get into a lot of categories, because at the end of the day, this is a game of categories. Right now we're like, I'll give you an example. We're in CBD, right? That's a category. We're in weight management. That's a category. We're in personal care. Those are all categories. I'm excited to get into new categories, because if we can get into a category that we're not in yet, that gives you basically another stream of income. So, you need to think of it like every category that MDC is in is another stream of income for you if you're leveraging it properly. If you're going to your network, your organization, and basically doing a survey, right? Saying, hey, what are you buying for your protein shakes? What are you buying for vitamins? What are you buying for, and you basically understand what their purchasing habits are. Then you can spend everything that they're buying over to My Daily Choice, which makes more sense because they're getting loyalty rewards. They're getting paid to shop here. It makes a lot of sense. And the difference between this and Amazon is this is curated. So Amazon is not curated. Amazon lets everybody in. Doesn't really matter what you sell. So a lot of times, like I order on Amazon and the pictures don't match what shows up at your house. The products are defective. They're all from China. There's some negatives with Amazon as well, but they've cornered the market. They've smashed everybody. But with this, it's curated. We can pick and choose what we want. We can pick high quality products that are affordable, products that our people want, products that make sense, and we can bring the very best brands to MDC. Now, let me explain a difference. Okay, there's going to be a difference between brands that are brand partners and brands that we own. And I just want to set expectations on this call because over the next 2 or 3 weeks, this is all going to move really fast. And hopefully by May, we're up and running, launched, and starting to onboard brands. Brands that we own will always have more BV. They will always have more business volume. Brands that are brand partners will not have as much business volume. And the reason why they won't have as much business volume is because we're doing a rev share with those brand partners. So the BV will be lower on those brands, but that's okay because remember, you still have what we consider our core brands that you can purchase, that you can market. Those will have higher volume. But the way I look at it is it doesn't really matter if there's lower volume on those brands because think about how many categories we can get into. Think about how many brands that we can launch. Think about we can get into everything. So that's the vision. We're really excited about it. We just finished a lot of the technical pieces to it, and it's all going to be moving really fast. So we're still on track. We're going to have our mastermind event in Cancun this month. We're going to be kind of unveiling it all to the leadership, and then rolling right into May, we're going to be onboarding brands and getting this thing launched. So I'm going to show you just one thing real quick, and then one of the things that we're going to be launching in May as well is a new back office. So a lot of the features are the same in the back office, but there are some additional tools. There's going to be some traffic rotators, and there's going to be new tools, new insights, better reporting. But basically, the user interface and the user experience has been upgraded for the back office. This is going to launch, simultaneously with the marketplace. Now, the marketplace is going to have a brand new front-end website as well, because one of the things that's really important in the marketplace is for us to be able to distinguish between brand partners and with our MDC core brands or preferred brands. So what you're going to see is like when you go into the shopping cart, you'll see little icons that tell you that this is a preferred brand or this is a brand partner. And so we had to build a whole new front end in order to get this marketplace launched. And so we were like, well, since we have to build a new front anyway, we might as well just upgrade the website. And so we added a lot of really cool new features, new e-commerce tech, but really the user experience and the user interface has been improved. There's a lot of shopping by category, really cool search bars. The cart looks amazing. It's a big upgrade. So I'm really excited about the new front end for marketplace. And I'll say this, I don't want to say exactly which brands have applied, but there are over 40 brands that have applied. And what myself and the corporate team and what we're kind of doing right now is just kind of looking through all the different brands that have applied. And look, these brands have applied and we haven't even launched it yet. Everybody wants to sell in MDC. So we have a lot of interest. There's a lot of brands. Some of them are even network marketing companies that are like, hey, we'll fold our whole deal. We'll bring everything into My Daily Choice. We just want to sell here. So there's out of that list of 40, there's at least 6 of them are network marketing companies. Some are big e-commerce brands. Some are big globally recognized brands. There's some huge interest in this. I'm not just like saying it to hype everybody up. There's some serious interest in the marketplace, and it makes sense because who's doing this in network marketing? Nobody's doing this. There's one company that had an idea. They wanted to create a marketplace, and they wanted me to do the tech for them, and I said no. But outside of that, I don't see any network marketing company doing this. And what I love about it is it's collaboration. The future is collaboration. We're going to be able to collaborate with some of the best products, best brands, best companies, and be able to offer that exclusively in My Daily Choice. So you guys as affiliates, have more products, more categories. And if you have more products, more categories, more markets than everybody else, you should be able to take the whole competition. So I'm very excited, guys. I think this is going to be a huge deal for MDC. And just to end this webinar, we do have a 420 sale coming up. It's a kind of an annual thing. Once a year, we do a big sale on 420 to celebrate National Cannabis Day. So we usually do, a big sale on the HempWorks brand. So get your lists ready, get your customer lists ready. It's going to be a great day. And can't wait to see all the new rank ups, momentum, and excitement coming out of this sale. So thank you guys so much for attending this webinar. I'm going to be giving you guys more updates with Marketplace as we get closer with the new website, new back office. And I can't wait to show you guys some of the new brands that are coming into MDC. So thank you guys again. Hope you guys all have an amazing day. And let's all go out and make April the biggest and best month of the year for you. So thank you guys. Love you all. And see you on the next one.